Jesus said, "Have you come to believe because you have seen me? Blessed are those who have not seen me and believe." Obviously, Thomas is known as a doubter. Although Jesus assures us that we are blessed even if we have not seen, but I think almost all Catholics and all Christians can identify a little bit with Thomas when we go through life, things that cause us to doubt. Thomas didn't understand Calvary. He didn't understand the empty tomb. He had trouble with faith in a living Lord. He could not see beyond the cross or the grave, like so many of us. I'm not sure what are obstacles in your faith life. What are the things that challenge you and me? When I watched last Easter Sunday to have 200 plus Catholics that were bombed as they went to Easter Mass, that shakes me. Or yesterday in California, a temple, a rabbi was shot and somebody was killed. It was a hate crime. Are the obstacles and the things that happen in one's life a sudden death? Or your friendships or your relationships go sour and then you doubt? You know, pain and suffering, sudden death of a loved one. So we too can be jolted by the cross. And the concept of resurrection is blocked. For Thomas, seeing and touching made a difference. And his response kind of says it all when he says, "My Lord and my God." That's not a proclamation of who Jesus is, but he's responding to the terrible wounds that this man had, that's terrible things that he went through to die for him. The pain and death that Christ endured. Thomas saw that the Lord was alive. You know, God speaks to us through biblical characters like Thomas to strengthen our faith. And using the experience of Thomas encourages us to continue to look and continue to bond. I have this great story. I don't know if you knew who Subrini was. He was a daredevil. He walked tight ropes. He was a great guy from Italy. And a couple years ago, he walked over the Niagara Falls on a wire. And there are all kinds of people there. And when he finished, he admitted that it was quite windy and he really didn't want to do that again and was happy that he had made it all right. And on the end of the rope was a man with a wheelbarrow. And the man came up to Zucchini and said, "I want you to take this wheelbarrow and walk right over that line again. You can do it." He said, No, I'm not going to do that. He said, "Yes, you can. I really, really believe in you." So Subrini said to him, "If you really believe me that I can do that?" He said, "Yes." Then he said, "You get in the wheelbarrow." Would you get in the wheelbarrow? Our faith is dashed because you get ticked at one of the priests, for heaven's sakes. How do we stand when it comes to our faith and walking with Christ? I wouldn't get in the wheelbarrow, I don't think. I don't know. Faith is like the sun, you know. Sometimes we can see it, like today. And yesterday we couldn't see it at all, but the sun was there. We just couldn't see it. You know, we can waver like Thomas. We can be doubtful and cynical with the Lord when we think he's absent. But doubting is a reality in all relationships and all friendships. At one point or another, there is some doubting. But Jesus said to Thomas, "Have you come to believe because you have seen me? Blessed are those who have not seen and have believed." That's you and me. I hope. You and me, that new baby, I hope. Amen.